Look, you know when you got a headache? Okay, now imagine if you've sliced your damn arm. You got a slice on your fucking arm. What is your brain going to pay attention to the more? The headache or the slice on your arm? Well, maybe it does pay attention to the headache because, you know, this is sort of where the you resides. If you want to look at it like, it's kind of in the back of the head. So that's where it's most prominent. But I'm going to be damn focused on the slice of my arm. Like, holy shit. And so wherever the focus is, the attention, that's where the meaning comes from. That's where the context lies. I'm telling you guys, look, in our lives right now, if you're unhappy, if you're struggling with the porn, and if that's the biggest problem, instead of facing it head on, this is me, I'm in a battle with porn, I'm gonna fight this addiction. You just need bigger problems, man. We talked about in the last video, Robin Williams quote, an empty stomach, an empty wallet, and a broken heart teach you the greatest lessons in life. Why? Because they're fucking related to like bigger things, survival. Okay, if you're low on food, your option, your obligation is to go find a way to get more food. So all I'm saying is that anything you guys are dealing with that's giving you anxiety, confusion, you're waking up in the day, the morning, and you're having like existential thoughts. I've been there, and you know what? My problems weren't big enough. When I look back at that time in my life, I was very comfortable. I had a job, was making money, had a gym, had clothes, had an apartment, had a couch, had video games, had TV. I'm chilling. And to be honest, and I wasn't even happy then. But you know, maybe it's time for you to renounce some things in your life that are maybe keeping you small. I've talked about this in the past. Zan Perion says, you know, he went to a retreat to finish his book. He went to a very poor place, and he came back with the quote in his head, every great life has had a great renunciation. And I didn't understand when he would talk about the size of your problems or the size of your life. But I get it now. It's because the same thing with the levels of pain. When you have a greater pain, your brain is going to block out the other pain. Where your focus is, the energy goes. And so many of us don't have to awaken the beast within. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to call forth the hustler spirit, the warrior spirit, because we have girlfriends, because we have enough. We go to the same job. If your job is your main problem, which it is for a lot of us guys, you're still being rewarded. All right? I really want you to understand this. If your job, which you hate, is your main problem, it's still providing you with enough to get by. You're surviving. And you don't actually have to be creative. That's it. And so maybe it goes to say that we just need bigger problems. And I don't mean problems as like it's not an actual problem, but maybe we have to get down and dirty. Maybe we got to get in the trenches. I've quit my job, multiple jobs. I've quit like 4 different jobs. One time the manager was a little too bossy. He was like a tyrant. He told me what the fuck to do. I'm like, obviously he has that right, but he did it in like a way where he was belittling me. And I felt, fuck this, man. I can go somewhere else. I've got more skills in this. And I did it, and I was unsure, and it was scary as hell. But you know what? Bing, light turns on in my head. Next job, I get called out for some bullshit. I'm out. Next job, I save a little bit of money up. I'm out. I don't want to do this forever. I don't care, man. Like, I don't care about reaching a certain level of perceived success to other people. I want to be free. All right? I really want to find a way to be free. And it's scary as fuck. I'll tell you that. It's scary as hell. But I'm willing to embrace that. To just be stuck in a place that continues to lead me where I have enough and I'm not really thriving. And I'm not really creating anything new. I'm not filled with inspiration. I refuse that, dude. And so I'm going to keep trying. And I want you guys to embrace that spirit. All right? And realize the problems you're having. They can be overcome. It's not that you need that. A lot of people think too, like when it comes to porn, I'm just going to go back to this because people think, okay, your dopamine's down-regulated. You're not going to be motivated to go out, to make money, to find women. No, dude. No, you're watching porn at the end of the day when you come home from your job. Some of us has girlfriends. You're coming up, you already had your workout. You had plenty to eat. You had 3 full course meals. Sometimes you're going out to eat. Then you're masturbating and you're watching porn. Okay, big fucking deal. Like, if you didn't have those things, porn wouldn't be so relevant to you. When you're in a relationship, and the girl, this is why you got to be careful with a long-term relationship, it's fine. And a lot of you guys are in it. I'm not saying in it, but look, the girl's there. She becomes a focus. You have this fear of missing, you have this fear of losing her, okay? And that gives you less options. Now, I've realized that some men can be in a long-term relationship and have perceived value. Like, they can still, like, their girl knows that other girls want to fuck them, all right? The girl ain't gonna go nowhere, all right? But a lot of guys are not on that level yet. They haven't had enough experience. They don't have enough abundance. Okay, so then that becomes the worry. The mind games start. And this applies to everything. See, in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's like a lot of people get stuck on that love level. But there's also the mastery and the self-actualization. I just think that it's tricky. It's tricky to balance these things. And I don't think we should rush too quickly into relationships. So that's it, man. Something to think on, something to ponder. Well, let me know what you guys think down below. Peace.